Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Christian. If it's your first time seeing me, go ahead and like this video because I know you're gonna like it already. Subscribe and turn on those post notifications so you never miss another upload. And if you already are subscribed, hey babies, welcome back. So guys, my eyes are a little red because I just got my lashes done, so please do not mind that. But yes, let's go ahead and get into the motherfucking video, guys. I want to talk today about the correct way to go about New Year's resolutions and how to finally do the things that you want to do, how to finally meet your goals. Also, guys, there will be an informational Zoom next week on January 12th for the Wind Down and Reset Wellness Retreat that myself and Saturn are putting on. It's going to be in May for 3 days in Tennessee. I'm very excited about it. And if you guys are interested, then you can DM me on Instagram. This is my Instagram. Send me a DM and let me know your email. Let me know that you're interested in attending the informational Zoom, or just send me your email, or you can go on my story and I'll have a post where you'll be able to, go ahead and put your email in there. But if that's not there, then send me your email on Instagram so I can, send you the Zoom link so you guys can be there and ask all questions that you guys have. The first payment is due at the end of this month, so you definitely want to make sure you get all of your questions answered so you can get into the tea. And I cannot wait to see you guys and spend some time with y'all in May. But let's go ahead and get into the motherfucking video and just why your resolutions have not been working. So first things first, I want to tell you guys that we've really been going about New Year's resolutions the completely wrong way. There is nothing about January that is new or that is fresh. Like, there's literally nothing about it. We're still in winter. It's still very, very cold outside. We have all of these holidays back to back. Seasonal depression is a thing, so a lot of us aren't really feeling that well anyway around the holidays. A lot of us are just really trying to rally through to get through those cold months. So it's really not a good time to be trying to birth any new fruit. It really isn't a good time to think that on January 1st everything is going to be different. And we've always been taught that January 1st things are different, or they're supposed to be. Your resolutions are going to start January 1st. That's when y'all start your fast. That's when y'all start working out. That's when you start your yoga. That's when you start your saving. That's when you start whatever you want to do. If you're giving up alcohol or giving up smoking or stopping anything or picking up any good habits, that is when it's supposed to happen January 1st. And it doesn't always happen that way. So the first mistake I feel like we make is thinking that January 1st is supposed to be as transformational as your birthday, as like another trip around the sun for you. Like, that's a more important new year than January 1st. Everything is still dead and frozen and cold. Like, a lot of us end up snowed in. A lot of people end up not being able to be around their families. It's not really a good time to be creating things. So spring is the time when we should really be having a new year. Spring is the time when things are coming back to life. Spring is the time when things are coming back into practices and things are warming up and we're getting more comfortable and we're just ready to take on the world. So the first thing you want to do not put too much pressure on yourself to have a completely different outlook and change everything by January 1st. It's not going to happen. You can start there for sure. But yeah, you definitely don't want to think too much about the date. Also, I feel like when we think about the date, we let it pass and then we're like, oh, I'll just try again next year. Do you know how many people make New Year's resolutions and because of by February they don't do it? They're like, oh, I'll try again next year. And they'll waste 11 months waiting on another new year. Like, the worst thing we could do is attach our newness to a month because it really doesn't matter. A new year can be anything for you. So start having a different perspective about New Year's. It's not about January. It's not about the holidays. Whenever you want a new year, whenever you're ready to start that transformation, then do it for you. And when you pick the date, then commit to it. Pick it and commit to it. If that means that you, end up on a rough patch so you can't do, a few things for a couple of weeks, or if that means that, somebody passes away, or that you just get stressed out and you just get overwhelmed, or you just lose track of time and there's other things going on in your life besides, what your goals are, don't feel bad about yourself, but just give yourself that day to start and get started. Another mistake that we do is when we fall off, we give ourselves so much shame. We feel so much guilt because we've fallen off on our journeys for the goals that we have set for ourselves. This is about you. Okay, it's not about graduating for your parents. It's not about getting married for your parents. It's not about achieving certain things so people can be proud of you or so people can feel like you're really doing something with your life. It's not about any of that. None of that matters. You have to make goals that will make you happy. And as long as you are committing to a goal that's making you happy, you are moving forward every day. You are progressing every day. You're learning every day because it's what your spirit wants. It's what you're supposed to be doing. It's what is for you. When you have goals that are centered around pleasing other people or making other people proud of you, you're never going to be satisfied. Even when you meet that goal, you won't be satisfied because you won't be happy. Yes, you might have everybody off of your back, but people like that make you feel like your love is transactional and you have to do a certain grand thing or complete something amazing in order to be worthy of love, people like that will never be satisfied. You'll never have enough degrees for them. You'll never be as well off as you could be for them, you know. And half the time it's not even about them. It's about you succeeding so they can succeed through you, so they can live vicariously through you. That's not your job. You know, your job is to set goals that you want. So if you're setting goals for yourself that you don't even want, but you feel like everybody around you, you know, feels like maybe you should be losing weight, but you comfortable with your weight, then girl, don't lose no motherfucking weight. Don't worry about that shit. You know, if everybody feels like you should be doing something in career or don't worry about them. Focus on the things that you want. And when you make mistakes or when you fall off, talk about those things. Talk to yourself and have conversations of, why haven't I meditated in 3 months? What's been going on? Like, why haven't I been able to find the time? And if I don't know why, then forget it. I can forgive myself for it. Let's start tomorrow. We're going to start fresh. Fuck it. Let's start tomorrow. So starting tomorrow is definitely something that I want you guys to implement throughout the year. When you say you want to do something, you don't have to wait for a new year to do it. You don't have to wait for a new month to start. You don't have to wait for the next check to start researching and planning and working towards your goals. Even if you can't put down the money on a house today, does that mean that you don't look into what it takes to get a home? Does that mean that you don't look into how you would design your home? Does that mean that you put your dream on hold until you see the dollar amount? You know, I feel like a lot of times we have goals for ourselves, and if we don't have the money, then we don't worry about the goal. Or, you know, I feel like a lot of people might really, really want to travel, but because you see everybody on social media traveling with their friend groups and with their man, it's like, oh, well, girl, you know, I mean, I want to travel, but I want to wait to go all these places. I want to wait till I'm married to go all these places. I want to wait till I have children to go to these places. I want to wait until this to go to these places. You don't know what you're going to have, and you don't know when you're going to have it or how long you're going to have it for. But you know, today, in this moment, you have you. So whatever you want to do, go ahead and do it. You ain't got to be married to do nothing. You ain't got to have kids to do nothing. You don't have to wait till you graduate to do anything. Whatever you want to do, you can get started working on it now. And if it's something like, oh, I want to wait until I graduate to move out, then no problem. Start thinking about how you want to move. You want to get an apartment, you want to get a house, what area, what location. There's always things that you can do for your goals, even if it means you can't physically begin. So if there are things that you cannot physically do right now for your goals, then make plans, make vision boards, start being optimistic about it, start speaking those things into your life so you can feel like you're in that space, even if you're not in it, even if you can't put your hands on it right now. You can feel it, you can know it, and you can allow yourself to be guided to that place because you're in that energy. You know, if I am attracting money, if I'm attracting wealth is going to come and find me. I'm not going to have to do much, you know what I'm saying? Because wealth is looking for people that are ready to attract wealth. You know, money wants people that are spending money. Money wants people who know what to do with their money. You know, love wants people who know what to do with love. Love wants people who are in love and who are spreading love. So the things that we want, we have to give ourselves those things right now and, you know, attract ourselves to those things right now. So if you really, really need to start pouring into yourself, you don't have to wait until you're a millionaire to take yourself on a vacation. You can get you a hotel room right now. You know what I'm saying? You can kick everybody out and go stay somewhere else right now. You can kick all them kids out and just have a night to yourself right now. Like, take control of your environment and take control of the things that you need to achieve your goals. Because if it's something that you want to do, you can stand on it and you can protect it and you can really, you know, be serious about it. Like, if I have a goal that I want to lose weight and I need somebody to take me to the gym, but I really don't feel like losing weight, I might not ever ask you to take me to the gym. But if I really want to go to the motherfucking gym for my goals that I've set for myself, I'm going to get my ass to that gym. If I got to walk there, I'm going to get there. So set goals that you want, because you will make them so much more easier because you're invested in these goals and you're ready for them. So set goals for things that you want. Also, please get off of social media. Don't be looking at nobody. I just did a video on comparisons. Don't be looking at nobody wanting to be them or having a goal to be them. Do not do that and stop comparing yourself to other people. I feel like that's something else that we do, you know, at the beginning of the year when we see how everybody else's year is going and if everybody else is doing great things and we are not. If everybody else is getting ready to graduate and you thought you were going to graduate this year and you're not, you know, you have to stay an extra semester. Like, don't get into the space where you're allowing other people's successes to make you feel about yourself. You don't know how they got that. You don't know what they did to get that. You don't know what they went through to be able to reach those things. So all we have to do is, you know, look at others as motivation, as inspiration for us. We don't want to let that make us feel a way about ourselves. So comparisons is definitely another way that we, you know, just kind of get ourselves psyched on our goals, or we're just like, I'm not about to worry about it. So don't feel the need to compare yourself in a negative space and use the people around you to your benefit. You know, if you have friends around you that are going through the same things that you're going through, you know, be vocal with them, express yourself to friends. And if you don't feel comfortable doing that, then talk to people on social media period, girl. Talk to people online. You know what I'm saying? Talk to yourself. Talk to your ancestors. Talk with God. Talk out loud in meditation. You know, however you need to express how you're feeling, make sure that you do that, because there are people that are feeling exactly how you feel. None of us are perfect. You know, that's why everybody can be a YouTuber if they want to. Like, there are people that watch anything. Trust me, I'm one of those weirdos. I watch everything. I watch all kind of shit on YouTube. It's like, you have to understand that your gift and your light is something that everybody needs. Everybody needs you. Everybody needs everybody. That's the thing. We are human beings. We are so closely connected to each other. How can you feel, you know, like you are so different from me? How can you feel like you are so different from someone else that is a human just like you? Like, we really are so connected. And I definitely feel like we are here to help each other out and guide each other. So you have soul family, and that could definitely be something that we, you know, set intention for this year, that you are able to find your soul family. So you have a group of people that you can express yourself with. You have a group of people who you can, you know, confide in, people who lift you up, people who correct you when you're wrong, people who, you know, you can really learn with and grow with and expand with. I think that would be so helpful for all of us to try to connect with some soul family. So definitely set some intentions and be intentful this year. If you have a goal to eat healthier, why do you want to eat healthier? If you have a goal to live a better lifestyle, why? If you want to travel more, why? If you want to make new friends, why? If you want to get married, why do you want to get married? You know, why are these things that you want to do? Why do you want them? You know, think about why you want these things. Spend this month and the next month really thinking about, why do I want the things that I want? Am I ready to accept these things in my life? Am I ready to be a homeowner? Am I ready to be a mother? Am I ready to step into a marriage? Am I ready to, you know, buy a car for the first time? Am I ready to move out of my hometown? Am I ready to leave this relationship? Am I ready to start, you know, working on my, you know, my lifestyle goals? What am I ready to do right now? Am I ready to meet these goals? And if you're not, spend the next couple of months getting ready. If you need more discipline, get more discipline. If you need to be more organized, be more organized. If you need to keep track of what you want to do and make plans, do whatever you need to do, but take this time to do the preemptive work. You know, take this time to do the work before you step into these goals, because that's literally how goals work. You have the goal, and then what do? You make a plan about how you're going to execute that goal, and then you execute. We make these goals, and then we're like, January 1st, execution. When realistically, a lot of the goals that we think we need to make for the new year, especially this year, happened literally over the holidays, November, December. It was really the last couple of months of the year that we were able to really see what we needed to let go of. Coming out of that eclipse season, you know, we were just able to really understand, and that retrograde season as well. We were just able to really see, okay, this is what I need to do right now. This is what's holding me back. I know what I want next year. I know what I want in life in general. I know what I want in my next chapter. This is what has to go. This is what I have to work on. So a lot of us collectively, we've been working on releasing stuff. Y'all know we've been doing pick a cards and shit. So we've been working on releasing. We've been working on letting go. We've been working on leaving things in the past where they belong. So because we've already been doing that work, we've already been putting our energy into that work. As we are stepping, you know, over this hurdle, it's time to basically nurture ourselves through that work and commit to finishing the work so we can execute the goals that we have. You know, we are in the middle of our releasing right now. We are in the middle of core cutting a lot of things, breaking a lot of bad habits. You know, the success doesn't come toppled on top of the journey. You know, it's a journey to get to a point where you are now an effectively, you know, productive, well-oiled machine as a person. A lot of people are not living healthily. A lot of people are not. A lot of people do not get enough rest. A lot of us don't treat ourselves enough. We don't love ourselves enough. We don't have enough affection in our lives. A lot of us are not living in a way that is conducive to the goals that we need. So whenever we realize what we need to do, we're not automatically going to be able to figure it out. You know, we're going to try some different sleeping habits and try some different, you know, eating routines and try some different workout routines. And we're going to try some different things. So don't be too hard on yourself if you feel like you're stagnant the first couple of months. Everybody else is. Trust, every other human being is. So take these first couple of months and think about, you know, how you're going to implement the work and how you can really do the work right now. Journal as much as you can, meditate as much as you can, spend as much time as you can around friends, around family, around people who are also on their journeys, around people who are also getting better every single day. You know, enjoy yourself, enjoy life, and cultivate happiness and cultivate gratitude in this space. You know, if you're ever in a situation where you feel like you don't have anything to be grateful for, you feel like you don't have anything to be thankful for, we really can just be thankful for life. We can be thankful for the fact that we are here today to breathe again and to touch someone, because we are needed to touch someone today in this space. So just know that, and just be grateful for the journey itself. So I do feel like this is a very, very transformational year for everybody, for all of us. I definitely feel in 2020, And I definitely know collectively, you know, diviners have been feeling like in 2020, we had all of our comfortable energies taken away from us. We weren't able to go to the club, we weren't able to travel, we weren't able to go to the bars. Everything was closed down. We were inside of our homes. We were stuck in our homes with ourselves. And as soon as everything opened back up again, everybody ran to all of these parties and ran to all of these things. And I feel like coming out of this year was us realizing all of these things that I thought I needed really didn't make me happy. Oh wait, I really do have to spend this time with myself, because when you were with yourself in that pandemic, you were supposed to be learning about you. You were supposed to be reconnecting with God. You were supposed to be redefining your purpose. You were supposed to be realizing, oh wait, I'm not that happy on that job. You were supposed to be understanding all those things about yourself. So when you came up out of that space, you were ready to do the work. And some of us did and some of us didn't. But nevertheless, here we are again in a similar space, coming from a similar, you know, cycle of realizing I've really been trying to get back into the groove of things and just normalize my life as much as possible. It isn't normal. It isn't normal for me. I'm not happy in this routine. And realizing, okay, now I have to break out of this routine and find myself again to find my new path. That's literally what everyone's doing. We're literally all on the same page right now. So I really feel like this is going to be a very transformative year. I feel like all of us are really going to be looking at ourselves very, very harshly in the mirror, but doing it in a way that transforms us, doing it in a way that makes you feel differently about yourself, about where you come from. I feel like we're going to be healing and releasing a lot of generational issues, a lot of ancestral issues. If we got issues with our moms and our dads and, you know, like older siblings, you know, aunts, uncles, old stuff from generations back, I really feel like we're going to be releasing that. And, you know, just getting comfortable in who we are and being confident about who we are. And this is the year to make it happen. You know, this is a year to find yourself. This is a year to find love. This is a year to find your purpose, your path. This is a year to try shit. You know, this is a year to experience life to the fullest. So yes, I hope that you guys are ready to have one of the best years of your life. I hope you can proclaim that, and I hope that next year is even better than this one, and so on and so forth. I love you guys so much. Of course, I cannot wait to see what we have in this year for the both of us. But yes, I love you guys as always. I thank y'all for being here and supporting me and rocking with me. So yes, I will see you guys later. Of course, check out the description box. Follow me everywhere. Shop everything. But yeah, I love y'all, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys. Bless.